Today was a big lesson for me. Guardiola Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola says the 21 win over West Ham showed him how to unlock packed defenses that are almost impossible to break down. For the second time in 3 matches, City came from behind to extend their winning run to 13 Premier League games. Guardiola brought on Gabriel Jesus to partner Sergio Aguero in attack for the second half, with Kevin De Bruyne operating deeper in midfield. "I learned to attack a bit differently," said Guardiola. "Normally we don't play with 2 strikers and 2 wingers. Maybe to attack this kind of defense it is much better. They didn't want to play. When they lost the ball, they didn't press. They just went back with 10 players in the box. It has happened the last 3 games. It is almost impossible." Last Sunday, City rallied to win 21 after conceding the opening goal at Huddersfield before netting a late winner against Southampton at home 3 days later. In both those games, Raheem Sterling got the late jail, but on Sunday it was David Silva who scored in the 83rd minute after Nicolas Otamendi cancelled out Angelo Ogbonna's goal for West Ham. Victory meant Guardiola's side re-established their 8-point lead over Manchester United, who they play at Old Trafford on Sunday 16:30 GMT. City's victory also equaled the longest winning run within a top-flight season, matching Sunderland and Preston 189,192, Arsenal 200,102 and Chelsea 201,617. Good news for City. Manchester City had many more touches in the West Ham box in the second half right following Gabriel Jesus' introduction at halftime. Argentina striker Aguero and Brazil forward Jesus have started just 2 games together since September, having combined more regularly in the season's opening games. But Jesus' halftime introduction against West Ham in place of defender Danilo paid dividends, and Guardiola seems likely to revisit the tactic. "With 2 strikers in the box, we can play the same way, with the same patience and the same quality. It is good news for me in the future," he said. "How we attacked in the second half was much better." Guardiola is also adamant he is preparing a team to win this week's Champions League match against Shakhtar Donetsk, despite City having already qualified for the next stage and the Manchester Derby being 4 days later. "Hope no one will have injuries. I said to the players, the guy who doesn't want to play in Donetsk, let me know please," said the Spaniard. "It is a big opportunity to win 18 points from 18 points. Kevin De Bruyne will have 2 or 3 days off. He is suspended. The best way to prepare for the United game is by playing good. A real chance for West Ham." Moyes praises Hammers' effort and attitude. West Ham manager David Moyes was impressed with his side's performance against City. He believes they have a real chance of avoiding relegation. The Scot has only picked up 1 point since succeeding Slaven Bilic, and the Hammers remain second bottom of the table, 3 points from safety. Moyes was particularly impressed with the effort and energy of his players as they held out for almost 60 minutes against one of the Premier League's most potent attacking sides. The Hammers were defensively solid and threatened to score before and after the first half lead given to them by Ogbonna, with Diafra Sakho firing wide in the dying minutes. "We missed 2 good chances in the first half and had 1 right at the end," said Moyes. "We tried to stay in the game and play on the counter-attack. Defensively we did a great job. I always think we will get away from the relegation zone. I don't think we will be in trouble. I think we have a good team, good players. The only game that has been a disappointment was the Everton one.